Jets Ward.
Jets, Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? And welcome back to another episode of the Jets Ward. I am your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys. Got a fun one in here for you today. But first, if you've been here before, welcome back. You know I love having you guys here. You guys make these videos so much fun for me to make because you keep coming back for more, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you are new here, welcome. Whether you're a Jets fan of another NFL team, or just a casual NFL fan, you are always welcome here in the Jets Ward. It is a safe space for you. Now, guys, I haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm looking forward to getting back into them. Today, we are going to do my mock draft 6.0 for the New York Jets, how I think they're going to be going with their 11 picks in this NFL draft. Now, normally, the last couple drafts I've seen, I've been pretty consistent with who I picked at 2, Arvell Reese, and things like that. I'm going to change things up a little bit today. All right. And you're going to notice, and I know a lot of people are going to be upset, that I'm going on the basis in this mock draft that the Jets go into free agency and actually try to sign one of the bigger named receivers like a Romeo Doubs, or they acquire a bigger named receiver through a trade or something like that. So wide receiver, I'm not taking in this draft. So this is primarily going to be based on who I think is the best at their positions at the time and where we get them at. So be ready for some interesting shocking picks. And I would love to hear your feedback on this. Let me know what you guys think of this draft as we go through. So getting into it first, a guy who has been soaring on a lot of draft boards, somebody who is looked at as being one of the better players in this draft. There's Arvell Reese, in my opinion. And then there's this guy. His name is Rueben Bain, edge rusher from Miami, 6'3", 275 pounds, monster of a man, just strong. Big knock on him is his short arms, but he has tons of power that he can get up under these tackles or guards if he's moved inside and just push them off the ball, get them in the backfield, get them off their feet, and just rush the passer. The guy's motor never stops. He is a relentless edge rusher, and he can play with his hand in the dirt. He can play standing up. You can have him anywhere. You can even move him inside. I think he has the ability and strength to move on the interior of the defensive line as well. So this guy can be in multiple different fronts. You want a 4 front? Okay. He can have his hand in the dirt as an edge rusher, or even move him down to defensive tackle in the 5 tech. Or 3 front? Okay. He can be a standing up edge rusher. The guy can do it all. Relentless motor, solid speed, and just strong. Now, only knock, like I said, he's got short arms. So will his bull rush constantly win? He needs to build up his pass rushing repertoire as well, just in case that bull rush doesn't win. He needs to be able to get through, spin move, power move, something to get through these bigger tackles who have better technique. But Rueben Bain, very safe pick at number 2. I think it would be, if it's not Arvell Reese, because you guys know my opinion, I think Reese is the best pick in the draft, or best player. Rueben Bain's a very close second, especially with how he played in the playoffs. Kid's a monster. And I think he'd be a great pick at pick 2 as well. So Rueben Bain, pick number 2. Next, I'm going to continue on the defensive side of the ball. And I'm going with a player that I've seen in a lot of mock drafts starting to slide, and I don't understand why, but I'm going to continue that trend. I'm going Peter Woods, defensive tackle. Now, you might be saying, why are you doubling up on the defensive line? Well, imagine having these two guys in our forefront. Imagine having Rueben Bain on one edge, Peter Woods at defensive tackle, Juwan Briggs at defensive tackle, and the Jermaine Johnson on the other edge, or even bringing in JFM or somebody like that. Peter Woods the numbers might not be crazy, the sack numbers, the numbers this year, but the guy is a game wrecker. He's a dominant player with a lot of speed, a lot of power at the defensive tackle position, and he can line up in multiple fronts. He can be on the inside. He can also be like Rueben Bain and move on the outside as well. I think he could do that. But the power he has, he's again, motor always runs hot. He's more dominant in the run game than I think a lot of people think. He is a very strong player and somebody who I think could be very, very good. He's 6'3", 315 pounds. I think this kid's going to be a monster in the NFL. Somebody who I saw going in the top 5 in this draft earlier in the mock season, earlier in the regular NFL season. But he's starting to slip, and I'm going to keep that trend going. I love Peter Woods and think he would be dominant, but if he's there at 16 and you already got Ruben Bain, I'm running that card back up to get Peter Woods, who I think is the best defensive tackle, best overall defensive tackle. I still think Caden McDonald is the best pure defensive tackle, but what Peter Woods brings is a lot more pass rush ability, run stopping ability. He's a good mixture of both, while Caden McDonald is more dominant in the run game. So Peter Woods, I think, would be dominant, especially in a forefront, which the Jets might run depending on who their defensive coordinator is. So Peter Woods, welcome to the New York Jets at pick 16. Next, at pick 33, continuing with the defense, I think linebacker is a major need. I'm getting Anthony Hill Jr. at the top of the draft. If he doesn't go in the first round, he's a great sideline-to-sideline linebacker, very good speed. Smaller, 6'3", 238 pounds, a little light frame, but he plays stronger than that. He is a fantastic run stopper. He is physical. He's a monster, ruthless in that. Great instincts as well. And like I said, great sideline to sideline guy, somebody who can blitz, somebody who can cover. He can do it all. So very good player. Getting him at the top of the second round, I think, is a steal. I think he ends up going in the first round, in the late first round. But if he's there at pick 33, I'm taking him. So Anthony Hill Jr., pick number 33. Defense is starting to come alive in this draft. And the way I'm rounding it out with that, I'm going to continue getting Dillon Thieneman. Consistency here. I'm consistent with this player. I think he is the second best safety in the draft, but somebody who should be a first-round talent. I think he's there at 44. I'm taking him. Just beefing up this defense as much as possible. And I understand, like I said, I'm going based off of us getting a wide receiver in free agency or a trade, and the Jets having their bridge quarterback already. So defense I'm building up on because this is the year to go defense. The offense is going to be more dominant next year. Defense is very good in this draft. I'm getting the best defensive players that are at their spots. Dillon Thieneman, second best safety in the draft. I think he's going to be a perfect Jet. And 6 foot, 205 pounds, monster tackler, great instincts, great speed, ball hawk, can do it all. So I'm taking him at pick 44, continuing to beef up this defense. Next one. Now in round 4, I'm going Malik Muhammad, cornerback from Texas, 6 foot, 188 pounds, great zone and man guy, can do it both. Very strong, physical, comes down, not afraid to tackle players, and physical kid. Just a monster out there, can do it all as well. Great speed, but the more physical better thing about him is he's physical. He's going to tackle. He doesn't miss a lot of tackles. He's physical. He will come down and support the run game and is a monster out there, can cover. If he gets beat, he's got the speed to recoup. I think he's going to be a good player in the league. Taking him in the 4th round right here. Another defensive pick. I understand. Continuing defense. The offense will come. And the offense comes right now. Because at round 5, pick 175, I go Logan Jones, another consistent one. I think Logan Jones is very underrated. Coming out of Iowa, Iowa always has dominant offensive linemen, and he was very good this year at Iowa. 6'3", 302 pounds, solid in the run game, can hunker down in the pass game, can get a little better at that, but he is a mauler. He will snap that thing and just get up on people. And he's got the quickness to get to the second level to get those linebackers as well. Kid's a very smart player as well, can recognize different defensive formations and call out different stunts to help his other linemen out. Somebody who can be a leader at that center position and somebody who can come in my opinion, and compete with Myers at that starting center position. And you can also move him over to guard just in case you need it. So Logan Jones, I think, could be a dominant player in the league, solid pipeline player if you have him as a backup behind Myers for a year, but then come in and be your starting center for years to come. Going into the next one, Round 5, again, pick 178. I'm going with my quarterback. I've gotten Sawyer Robertson. The more I've looked at this kid, the more I like. I think he ends up going a lot earlier, probably 4th or 3rd round. But he's 6'4", 220 pounds, very lean, but very tough. Leader. These players rally around him. The coaches love him. The players love him. Will fight. The moment never seems too big for this kid. He always strives for excellence and cannon of an arm, can move in the pocket. He's not known for his running ability, but he can get the first downs with his legs if he needs to. Also, he's not afraid to take shots. He has a beautiful deep ball and pure pocket passer. He's got great pocket awareness and he can read a defense very quick when it comes to reading defenses as well. Limit on him is he's very lengthy. He needs to grow a little bit of muscle. He's got that size, the 6-foot size, but only 220 pounds. He needs to build up some muscle on him just so he can take those bigger hits just in case our offensive line breaks down. So that's the concern with him. But other than that, he is a prototypical quarterback of what you'd like to see. Can do majority of everything. Would be a great late round swing if he's there. Somebody I think the Jets could groom and possibly become a solid backup for the future, or can turn into something and be your franchise quarterback for years to come. He's got the intangibles to do that and the leadership qualities you like in a quarterback. So Sawyer Robertson from Baylor coming to the New York Jets in round 5, pick 178. Then I'm going to round 6. I'm taking another defensive player, Lander Barton, middle linebacker from Utah. He's 6'5", 236 pounds. Great speed, much better in coverage than you'd think for that size. Decent size, can recognize a lot of plays. He reads the quarterback's eyes very, very well. Can hunker down in zone, which is very good, and knows where he's supposed to be at all times. Very smart player. But with that size too, he is a thumper. He is a downhill tackler. He will not miss. He is solid and physical and just a leader out there. Really good player. Somebody who you can have as a rotational linebacker, but somebody who can get better and better every year and possibly turn into a starter in years to come. But Lander Barton at round 6, I think would be a steal right now. So coming in at round 6, 192. Going into the next one, round 6 again, we're getting Trey Zune, tackle from Texas A&M. He's 6'6", 319 pounds. Road grader. Guy's dominant in the run game. Gets a little mixed up with speed rushers. He needs to work on that. Plays a little bit too high sometimes with that size. If he just hunkers down, stays low, and gets his hands on him, his initial punch is very, very good. When he gets his hands on you, he doesn't really let go. So he needs to work on the pass rushing ability because, like I said, those faster ends can beat him a little bit. He needs to work on his footwork. But in the run game, he is a monster. He's got the speed to get down to the next level as well. And somebody who I'm taking a late round swing on to be a pipeline or offensive lineman for this Jets team. Can also move into guard and be a dominant run blocker in the run game in the guard position. So somebody who can be used in multiple different positions. But Trey Zune coming at pick 206. Going into round 6, continuing on the offensive line, I'm taking Ethan Onyanwa, offensive guard / tackle from Ohio State. He's 6'7", 331 pounds. Predominantly plays guard, but he can move to tackle as well. Big kid, but injuries are a concern with him. He needs to work on footwork. He needs to be able to stay healthy. But as a pipeline player, I'm taking the athleticism at this point. He's 6'7", 331 pounds. He's a monster of a man. Playing at guard, he could be very, very good. I think tackle would be a little bit rougher for him. Guard, I'd feel more comfortable. Solid in the run game. Okay in the pass game. Not the best. Better run blocker, but he can work on those pass blocking abilities. And somebody who can come in, be a starter in a pinch if you need it. But I'm taking a chance on the intangibles there. Monster of a man. Somebody I think very smart. Come in and be a very good pipeline offensive lineman. And with my last pick, I'm going to go kicker. I'm continuing this kicker push. Kansai Matsuzawa from Hawaii, 6'2", 200 pounds. I don't know if Nick Folk is going to come back. I think he retires. He had a great season. I think he goes off in the sunset off of this big season. We got to get our future. Kansai Matsuzawa. I love the story from this kid. He's a great kicker, did not miss any extra points, was solid when it came to field goals. Just a great player, great story. I'm bringing him into New York. He is our new kicker. And that's all the picks I have, guys. How do you think I did in this draft? This is my 6th one that I've done. I really enjoy doing them. I'm going to do a mock first round as well for all the other teams coming down the road. But for the New York Jets, I'm going to continue doing these mock drafts, maybe change up some things every now and again. But let me know how you think I did. Do you like the picks I made? Would you change anything? What would you do in your mock drafts? I'd love to hear your ideas as well. Now, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for any notifications of when I post videos, just so you stay up to date of what's going on in the Jets ward. And make sure you follow me on X, Instagram, and on TikTok. I post all my videos there as well. And again, guys, I love you. I thank you. And thank you so much for joining me in the JETS Jets Ward. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
The Jets Ward.